In 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verses 1 and 2 tell us that a person should think of us in this way, as servants of Christ and managers of the mysteries of God. In this regard, it is required that managers be found faithful. J.L. Kraft and J.D. Rockefeller accumulated great sums of wealth over the course of their lives and businesses. But despite their wealth, both men recognized their most rewarding investments were made in service to the Lord. Kraft, it is said, gave over 25% of his income to the church, and even declared that this investment consistently returned increasing dividends. You might say, well, of course they gave a lot of money to the church. They had a lot to start with. But Rockefeller attributed his own ability to tithe on his vast wealth to having started the practice even when he was making a modest $1.50 per week. Well, in today's passage from 1 Corinthians, Paul urges the church at Corinth to remember that they are servants of God and stewards of his mysteries, and that servants of God must be found faithful. But don't miss this. Paul's teaching encompasses much more than financial stewardship. This kind of faithfulness is about recognizing that everything you have, your time, your talents, and your resources, and yes, your money, belong to God. Ultimately, you're not the owner. You're just a manager of what he's entrusted to you. If you want to be a faithful steward, you have to commit to giving God the best of all you have, including yourself. This means trusting him even when things may not make sense on paper. It also means understanding that returns on what you give back to him are often far-reaching in ways you may never see. Seeing all the results isn't your job. Your job is simply to be faithful in it. I'm Ray Jones, and that's another Heart Truth for your day.